What's up, everybody? This is Brendan. I just wanted to share just a few of the things that I didn't see whenever I was buying this 1998 Mustang. I just bought it to flip. You know, I love cars. I've always been into buying them and selling them and trading them. So these are just a few of the things that, you know, even being around cars like my whole life and being into cars, like even I missed these things whenever I was buying the car, which some of the things are like, dude, are you serious? Like, you really missed that? Like that was so obvious, but it happens, you know, you get excited. And so anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys. Here they are. All right, this is it. It's a 1998 Ford Mustang GT coupe, obviously. Very fun car. It's only got around 102,000 miles on it, which is the main reason I bought it. So this is actually my second Mustang that I've had. The first one was a 97. But anyway, there's an incredible market for these things. There's so many of them around, and people really enjoy them because they're fun. You know, they're fun, they're fast, they sound good. But as you can see there, between the front fender and the door panel, there's a slight difference in the paint color. That was one of the things I was like, well, you know, maybe it's just like that rubber, you know, cover that they have sometimes. But normally that's just the bumper. If you see the bumper like having a, you know, rubber like characteristic to it, that sometimes is normal. Sometimes it means that they replace the bumper cover, you know, whether it be an accident or whatever. But as you can see, the whole entire front end of this car is kind of like that matte black compared to the gray there. So obviously, you know, I think it was in a front end collision. You know, both the fenders, the bumper cover, and the hood are all the same. So, you know, another reason I can tell that this isn't a stock fender. See, you can see, you know, bolt right here, bolt right there that goes into the fender. You know, both those fit. But whenever you get down to here, you see that just does not line up. You can't fit a bolt in there if you wanted to. Same here. In there, especially, like you can see where some of the metal is a little bit fudged up. But if we go over here, it fits perfectly. So just, you know, little things that people don't usually look out for. And obviously, you know, every car you won't buy, like you're gonna buy, won't have a front end issue like this, but it is something to look out for. The only other thing that I can think of that makes me think about the front end collision is this, the intake. So it looks like maybe whenever it was hit, like something brushed up against it. But other than that, I mean, it's, like I said before, a very sound quality car. Whenever I got there, the car wouldn't start up. The guy said it just was a battery thing. We jumped it, and, you know, I believed him. So it's got a brand new Autocraft, you know, advanced auto battery, nothing special. And that's something that should not deter you from buying a car. If it doesn't start up, but then, you know, you jump it and, you know, it starts up right away. Like, maybe it's a starter and alternator, but most cases it's just the battery. All right, now I'm just getting nitpicky at myself about this whole front end collision thing, because it was a bad call. But as you can see here, the headlight, it, like, I don't want it. Okay, see, there you go. There you go. It is not exactly secured. It's good enough, but these Mustangs don't have the best headlights to begin with. So I'm just trying to think, what else is there that I was like, you know, not sure of whenever I bought the car. Okay, so here's something that I did not know was a thing until after I bought the car. As you can see there, after age, that rubber piece is just, you know, let go, and the glass doesn't exactly fit in there as well as it could. So if you open the door and you kind of close it by the glass, it's a lot better. It does actually seal. But as you can see here, if I get into the car and close it, not exactly sealed. So You know, you may be able to get a new rubber trim piece so it can sit flush, but that's just something to look for whenever you're buying the car. While we're in the car, there are just a few things that I want to point out. So obviously the first one being AC. This car's AC does not work. In your opinion, might sound like you know, wow, why did he buy this car? But let me start it up for you. It might convince you otherwise. All right, see, it does have like some sort of aftermarket exhaust, which, you know, anybody could put one on, but this actually leads me into my next point. Let me get that to stop beeping. Okay, so this leads me to my next point. I have never seen this before, and apparently it's a thing, but if you hit the gas and the RPM gauge isn't fluent like this, see how it's kind of sticking? That's something else that you really need to watch out for. So obviously the gauge, there's, you know, something wrong with the gauge. You know, I'm revving it and I'm pretty sure, I mean, it may be still like pretty accurate. It's probably off by a couple hundred though, and it's not, you know, spot on all the time. So it's just a sticking tachometer is what that is. So another thing that may be pretty obvious, but depends on the time of year that you check it, whether it be summer or winter. Just, you know, make sure both the windows, if they're automatic, go up and down. These do, thankfully, but there's just, you know, so many things about a car that you can miss whenever you're checking it out. That's pretty much it. Everything that I didn't see whenever I first bought the car. Don't get me wrong, you know, I've said that all this time just because I'm like, dude, like, it's actually a cool car, even though all of this stuff that sounds terrible. Like, I mean, maybe I should make a video about, you know, the cool stuff about the car, like, you know, going through the gears and, you know, the sound of the exhaust and the quality of drift. Like, actually, you know, compared to my Subaru, which is all-wheel drive, it's like, dude, I actually like driving this thing more because you can drift it, throw it around corners, and, you know, for the most part, not worry about the cost. I mean, I bought the thing for $2,600, and then obviously there were some costs involved, like the tow dolly, and I put a new battery in it, and I did register it, which wasn't the, I don't know what I need to say and not need to say because of you know, whoever's watching this video, the government or whatever, but we can get into that another time. Anyway, there's a lady on the way right now to come pick it up for $3,000 cash. You know, quick couple $100, and the amount of fun that I had with the car in the meantime was well worth it. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more car content, even boat stuff too, and we'll see you later.